Woo! So y'all know what time it is, man. It is iPhone season, and we got another unboxing. Yes, it's this time to come around to the iPhone unboxings. I'm pretty sure you've seen a bunch of them out there, man, but it's your boy, technically T, man. You gotta catch my unboxing, all right? So just got back fresh from the Apple store, man. I had like a 6 o'clock reservation, man. I had a lot to do today, but hopefully you ain't seen enough unboxing and you got time to watch one more, all right? We got the 14 Pro Max here, 256 in this space black. Now, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Before we get to it, this space black, man, I'm a little curious about it because when I heard black, I got hyped. But I think this is more of a graphite junior, like graphite the second or graphite the third, in my opinion, when we talking about the cases, man. But nonetheless, we're gonna get into it. Now we're in my lighting, and I can see how it's gonna look, all right? Because I'm gonna be real with you, man. I almost switched to that purple for a split second, and then it was sold out, and then I couldn't get it anymore. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and pit it. Let's go ahead and get into it, and let's see what we are rocking with. All right, so yo, this thing is graphite, man. Like, all right, let's get it in. You know, we not about to sit here and talk about what's in the box because we know what it is, what it ain't. We know what's in this box. It's nothing. All right, you get your Type-C cable. You don't even get a SIM card remover because this bad boy is gonna be eSIM. All right, and we're gonna probably activate it on another video. I don't want to do all this with this video. All right, but let's just take a look at that back. I mean, it is darker, and I will say it is darker, and it's actually pretty stealthy in my opinion, man. I'm not really mad at this color. I'm not mad at it. I just wish it was a, just black. I wish they would just give us like a phantom black, kind of what Samsung does, man. Just give us a true black and we'll be good. All right, that's just what it is. But the sides are black. I really like it, but that camera, all right, those cameras though are for sure definitely bigger. They're just protruding out that much more. So you know we got to get those cases with that good camera protection. And I got a bunch of them in here, and we're gonna talk about one in a second, man. But they have a bunch of camera protrusion, whatever you want to call it, man. They got it because these are some big lenses. All right, so let's go ahead and peel that front display for all my ASMR people out there, man. I'm pretty sure that hopefully that may have satisfied you. All right, so let's go ahead and turn it on and let me see if we can just get a glimpse of that dynamic island, man. I wish I could have played some island music in the background so you can hear some seagulls flying around when we're talking about that. But nonetheless, man, I'm kind of curious to see what it looks like. I can kind of already see the peel cut out even when the screen is out, but there it is. There it is, man. You get a peek of that dynamic island right there, man. So I'm really anxious to get into it, man. I'm really curious of how it's going to work. How much am I going to use it? Am I going to smudge it all up with my finger and different things like that when it comes to taking a camera, when it comes to taking a picture? That's all the things I'm curious about when it comes to the dynamic island. All right, so we're going to definitely get into it, man. So this thing already, I feel like I need a little bit of protection in it, man. So let's go ahead and flip over to the sponsor of this video because you know what, it is iPhone day, all right, and we got to get the bills paid, man. So let's go ahead and flip over to the sponsor of this video, man, and that is going to be Casetify. Now I'm pretty sure when you think about Casetify, you're thinking Impact, you're thinking Ultra Impact series, but today we're taking a look at the bigger brother, and that is going to be the Casetify Bounce. All right, and this case is going to be sporting their all new EcoShock absorption material, which allows the bounce case to get up to 21.3 feet of drop protection. All right, not only that, with their new twister design, this is going to be 6 times military standard. Now, if you don't know what that means, this thing has been tested up to be dropped 156 times, and the EcoShock material never wears off, and your phone is also protected. All right. Of course, we already know every case needs MagSafe. You have that embedded MagSafe. You have that X pattern across the back that also is made of EcoShock, which is also going to give you that 360-degree protection, raised camera bezels, and you got your bounce corners, which is going to provide an air vent, kind of like an Air Max shoe, that's going to be able to absorb that drop in case that occurs. All right, so if you want to pick one up, especially, we definitely going to be talking more about this case, man. If you want to pick one up, head down to the link below, www.casetify.com/technicallyt for 15% off of your order. Let's go ahead and get him back to the video. All right, so I ran through the quick setup, man. Didn't activate it. Like I said, I will activate eSIM later. I'll move my data over after this video is done, but I just wanted to kind of get into the phone to kind of show you guys the UI, show you maybe the always on display to see what that's looking like, and then we're gonna go from there, all right? So first things first, let's go ahead and turn it off. And this is Apple's always on display, all right? Now, I know we've been wanting it. We've been asking for it like crazy, and guess what? We finally do have it. but I don't know if it's what I thought it was going to be. All right. I'm not sure if I actually want to see the actual the wallpaper. I mean, let's just hold on for a second, man. Let me grab my Z Flip. All right. So let's pop this open. This was the implementation of always on display that I wish they just did. All right. This right here is just simple. It just gets the job done. It shows you what it needs to show you. It's cool that you're letting us see our wallpaper, and I think it's going to be pretty dope when I get around to it and getting to setting it up, but I'm not sure if I'm just 100% sold on it. Now, me, I'm not going to go rush off and turn it off. I'm actually mute and keep it on. I want to see if it has an effect on the battery life, because I've heard it does drain a little bit of battery, but I don't think it's anything serious. So that's something that I do want to check out to see if it actually does drain your battery or anything like that. And then once you want to get into it, it just lights back up, boom, and you're in there, and you shut it down. So that transition going back into it is very smooth. Now, I may be a little bit extra about this, but I didn't run any iOS 16 betas. This is my very first time seeing iOS 16, so here we are. Here we are when it comes to it, all right? So clean, it's very clean, you know what I mean? Very, very clean. I like the transition going back and forth, so that's pretty cool. Now, let's go ahead and check that dynamic island real quick. Now, I know the easiest way to kind of see it is if you activate the mute toggle. I will set the iPhone up later. Let me get through the unboxing iPhone. So you flip it and you see it pops up, you know what I mean? That's pretty cool. So it just expands and it just shows you what's going on. I think that is pretty dope. So let's do a quick little timer. All right, so let's set a timer. Let's go out of that and boom, it pops up in the dynamic island. That's how I need to say it every time when I say dynamic island. All right, so it pops up, and not only does it pop up, it actually on the clock, I think it actually moves and decreases the time with the actual, and then when you click on it, it brings up the whole single timer. So I feel like this is not only acting as a dynamic island, but of a sort of a multitasking window as well, if that's what you want to say it could be used for. So pretty cool in my opinion, man. So let's just go ahead and cancel that out. And then once you cancel it out, it brings it right back. And let's go ahead and bring up like a calendar and stuff like that. So that notch is going to be there. All right. That notch is there. That cut out, that peel, guess what is there? It is what it is. But let's see how it's going to be over time. Let's see if I like it. The notch, I really didn't bother me over a long period of time. I've grown to live with the notch. Let's see if I can grow to live with dynamic island. All right. It's not an island that I'm used to being on, but maybe we can rock with it. All right. So that's going to be it, man. Here it is. This is going to be the Space Black, aka Graphite Junior, when it comes to the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Of course, plenty of accessories. You know we hit you with plenty of accessories, man. So you stay locked and loaded to the channel. If you want some case reviews for your device, look no further, man, because we are going to be getting into this a lot. And then you never know, on this channel, we may also talk a little bit about the phone. Y'all let me know in the comment section if that's something you want to rock with. Also, it is iPhone day. You let me know in the comment section what you got, what configuration, what color, do you like it, and what do you think about Dynamic Island, all right? Y'all be safe out there, man. Stay tuned to the channel. Stay locked and loaded. Hit that sub button, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.